Hey y'all, this is Carol Norby. You're at my Facebook page, Stampin' Carol, Lots of Crafty Goodness. And this will also be on YouTube later. I am doing something different today. I was supposed to have a class this morning, an Easter card class. Needless to say, it didn't make it. But most of my gals that have wanted kits should have them now. And so I am going to do my class here. Now right now I am only doing 3 of the 4 cards. I am doing the easy cards. They do have directions with their kits, but sometimes they like to have a little more. So if you will just hang tight, we'll get started. I'm going to flip the phone over and we'll start with we'll do the 3 easy cards. The double tower card will be on a separate video right after this one. And these videos will be available to rewatch a few minutes after I end them. So if you come in the middle and you missed something, just give it a few minutes. You can come back and watch this again. So anyway, I will flip the phone over and we'll get started. Okay, we'll get down here. I got to stand up to make sure where I'm at. Okay, there we are. Okay, we're going to make this card first. Isn't that pretty? This is a little vellum heart. Most of my cards, I'm using this die set, and I have 2 available for sale. It is adorable. We're using this mini stamp set. I have these 2 available for sale, so I'll set those aside. This card uses, it's the framed heart die set, and I don't have it right here, but we'll get started. So I will leave this up here. This is the kit. This is how I send it out. So you have the base and these pieces here. I have my directions here so I can try to make sure I get it in the right order. So we'll set these aside, and this has been gold embossed. The bunnies are gold mirror gold paper. That's just vellum. So I have this piece of paper here, and it is from Playful Prints paper pack. So we'll just adhere it. So I'll get out my trusty ATG adhesive roller. I've noticed that when I call it by what they call it, I get some weird blog hits. So it's just funny. I have already shared these on my blog. So we're going to adhere that right in the middle here. Now the next thing is I'm going to put the bunnies on here. I'm going to pop them up, because where you put the bunnies is going to determine where you put your adhesive to put this on your page. So I'll grab my scissors. I'm using my Detail Pro shears. It says enjoy the journey. These are self-sharpening. Be very, very careful with them. I have been known to take a chunk off my finger. So I'm going to put an adhesive right there, and a pop dot, foam squares, foam tape, whatever you want to call it. You just need to get some on here. I'm going to put that in here. I think I'm going to cut a little piece off. Well, I almost got my finger there. That was close. Put a little piece there, and pop it all over the place here. Put a little piece here. Save that piece. Okay, so here we go. We had to run into Green Valley today. Dean had just a basic lab test to be done. So we went in, and then we dashboard dined at McDonald's. Came home and been doing some errands and getting ready for this. Okay, so there's my 2 bunnies. Looks pretty good right there. Okay, now, you know that vellum has a tendency to see through, so you only want to put your pop dots where those bunnies are, so that you don't have them showing through. I tried to once to put some behind the embossed text. That doesn't work. So I'm going to put one there. I'm going to put one here. Okay, this is getting close to done. See, this is just really a very easy basic card, but it has a lot of, it's really quite pretty. I'm going to kind of center that right there. Okay, there's that. Now my gals all got a little baggie of embellishments, so I'm going to take these out. try to get them. I could have held my class at my usual location because there would have been less than 10 of us. There would have been about 3 or 4. But I just thought that's a lot of, I mean, I'm willing to do the work, but I don't want people to feel that they have to come. So you can see I put Fashion Gold dots on here, and that is the last thing you do. So you just pick up your Fashion Gold. You got a package of 5 in your envelope, and we'll just get these on here. And you got assorted sizes, so everything is different. See if I can get that one on there. There we go. And you don't have to put them where I put them. Just put them where you feel you want them. But you got an odd number because that is usually more pleasing to the eye. And it's just looks better to have an odd number. This last one is being very peculiar about coming over here. So, okay, so that is the completion of the card. Inside, I'll set this aside. Inside, you can put whatever text you want, handwrite, but that card is done. See, now that was really easy. So I will set that one aside, and we'll go to the next card. Okay, I think we'll do Have a Blessed Easter. Get this moved out. Again, the print is from Playful Prints, and this stamp set is from Joyful Greetings, plus the dies. And I use different colors. This is Watermelon Fusion, this is Turbo Teal, and this is Pineapple Smoothie. The paper is lemongrass for the base and the grass. A lot of white whipped cream, black licorice. And this is just white embossing powdered. And the text came from Have a Blessed Easter. Okay, so I will set this up here. Again, just so easy. So easy. You open up your card and there's your pieces. So we're going to start out putting this on. I'm going to move stuff aside so I have room. So you're going to put this on. I had to change my adhesive in my gun, roller adhesive. It's working much better. I must have had a goofy roll of tape because it was not being very nice. I have to angle this so I can see where I'm at. Make sure I get it. Start from the bottom. Okay. Make sure it goes all the way. There we go. Yeah, it works pretty good. Adhere it down. Now the white. This is whipped cream. If you cannot, if I actually do buy some of my paper at Walmart. I've bought some at Office Depot. I really like Fun Sampler's Journey paper. It is just really good paper. Good quality, good weight. Okay, there we go. There's that one. Now I'm going to adhere the grass. Now this grass comes from, let's see, get some of that. I've used this dye so much it's getting a little weird. Oh, there's the Heart Film die strip that we just used from Fun Stamper's Journey DI-0277. Get that out of the way. The grass comes from Border Details DI-0147. There it is. I have used all of these quite a bit. It's one of my go-to die sets. Just toss that on the floor, get it out of the way. Now I'm only going to put adhesive down at the bottom. I'm going to stick it in right about. Now I didn't cut this one down to fit, but it still fits within my white just a little bit. So there we go. I'm going to pop this text up. So again, grab my tape. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. I am so ready for this virus to be over. I have friends that are health compromised, and I'm hoping they're doing well. Okay, I better put one right in the middle there. Make sure it has some. So I'm going to put this on now. I love Fun Stampers Journeys foam squares, but when I'm here at home, I use this roll that I got from Amazon because I go through so much. There we go. Okay, then we have the critters. Now the thing with these, I'm going to pop them up on the top, but here I'm down on the bottom. So I'm just going to put some adhesive at the bottom. And, oh, let's see, I better get a longer piece. That's not going to be enough. Cut me a strip here and put it at the top. So I hope you can see what I'm doing. Oh, good. We are chilly here too, Heather. It's, we had some rain. I may have to go out and cover plants for tomorrow. My beans and my peas are sprouting. So I'm going to layer him right about there. And then the egg goes behind that. So, whoa, what is that? Something stuck to my stuff. Put a piece across there. I think, didn't you get this kit, Heather? I can't remember which two that you ended up with that I had done before you had to take off. So anyway, I'm going to put him there. So you can see it's popped up there and I'm keeping it down on the bottom. Same with the bird. Now the bird's going to go in front. So I did him last. And I'll just cut this piece here. Hope you can see through my hands. Like I said, I've never done this before, so we'll see what happens next month. I do have 2 of the 4 cards completed for next month's class. One is the fanfare fold card or fan fold card. Oops, I got that underneath there. I got to get that out. There we go. Love my bloom tool. That thing gets so much use. Okay, there's the bird. Isn't that cute? Now you got 3 pearls in your pack. So you'll put these on. Now, your pearls, chances are you're going to need glue dots because I have noticed that as much as I love these, they are self-adhesive. The adhesive has a tendency to, I guess, dry out. I don't know what they're doing. But I do have plenty of glue dots. I do need to make another run for some eventually. Joann's is open. That's where and these are my favorite glue dots, made by Glue Dots. These are my favorite. I have all the sizes, but this is what I use. I've been using them for years. Fun Stampers Journey has glue dots. They're good, but I don't like the way they are packaged. I'm sorry. They work great, but their packaging and I have some issues with each other. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so there it is. That card is complete. Just put something inside. If you have, I didn't do any silk splattering because of I would have to do it all. But there's the other card, and someone would be texting. So, and I did forget to turn off my ringer, so hopefully no one will call. So there's card 2. Okay, card 3. Joyful Greetings. Again, I used that same stamp set, but I had to cut out the watering can. It did not have a die for it. So, but that's the card there. So I'll grab the kit. Okay, so here it is. Oh, I wish people, yeah. So this one, it's got a lot of little pieces here. You're going to adhere this down directly to your card base. Okay, so if you keep hearing a little buzz, when I get done with this card and we're done with this video, I will correct that, get it off, and then I will start on the next card. Get that on there. Okay, there we go. Make sure I'm turning the right direction. I have made cards going the wrong way. So I'm going to adhere this one here. Oops, I made a boo-boo. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't adhere this down. Get it off. I knew I'd forget something. I've got to do some tying to this, so I hope I don't destroy it too bad. Not too bad. Okay, this is not unusual. I do have a tendency to forget what I'm doing sometimes. Okay, we're going to adhere this down. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just, that happens. Okay, so I'm going to put, I'm going to make sure this up here, right about there. Try to keep from sticking down too much. This one's going to go down here. Okay, how funny. Okay, they should just barely overlap a little bit. If not, don't worry about it, because you're going to cover it with this piece. This is Haystack. This is, find my Pool Play. This is from Springfield Prints. Okay, so then we're going to get this on here. I know some of you have issues with tying knots, so I tried to give you plenty to use of the thread. Did I get that straight? No, I didn't. I'm usually working on doing this on my glass mat, but I get such a reflection that it's hard. I'm going to have to line it up through my mat, because I'm not directly over it. It's harder for me to see where I'm at. Okay, that's straight. I'm a little off there. I can trim that up later. Okay, now after you get that on, you're going to take your twine thread. This is whipped cream thread. We haven't used it in a long time. I'm going to wrap it around twice. And since I already have adhesive on the back of this, that'll hold it for me. And you're going to tie a bow. Usually when I do something like this, I like to hold whatever I'm tying between my between my knees. Gives me, my knees act like a third hand. Then I have both hands handy. There we go. Oh, that turned out really good. So there it is. And you have this little flower in your pack. Everyone has a different flower. Now you may want to put a glue dot underneath here. I think I will. Let's see. That way it won't move. Yeah. So grab up a glue dot with my bloom tool and stick it under there. Then you need a glue dot that'll fit this. So that's about a 1/2 inch. So I'll grab my 1/2 inch glue dots. Figure out where they're at. Which pile are they in? Okay, gotta be here. That's 3/8. That'll work. So I'm using a 3/8 glue dot. And just put it on there. Put it on. I didn't get it. It didn't come off. Funny. Okay. There we go. Got that on there. Okay. So now we're going to adhere. Cut this out. I'm not going to do it right now, but you'll get the gist. You know what to do. I'm going to now put this on my card base to give me some stable again. So again, just adhere it. I belong to a group message thing, and there's quite a few of us on there, and apparently they're chatting. It's kind of a way we're trying to keep track of, keep each other motivated to be fit. So, okay, there we go. I'll put this on right here because I want to make sure that I have room for that watering can. So, yeah. Get all this done. I've noticed I bought a new watering can. I planted peas and beans and they're sprouting. I've got 2 beans sprouted. I've got 10 peas sprouted. Of course, I'll have to, you plant extra and then pull them later to make sure that you have them where you want them. You know, you got to leave some space in between. So, okay, so there's my rabbit. I'm going to put him right in the middle, basically. And again, the watering can will go right next. You're going to put your glue dots, or I mean pop dots, on your banner. And I just bought these banners. We used them for something else, and I just bought these banners. These come from Ribbon Banners. It's a Spellbinder S4-324. These are really cool. I don't know why I hadn't seen them before. I will be using them on projects again. So those are pretty cool. So I was pretty happy when I seen a project done with them. I go, I didn't see those. So when I put in my last order, I made sure I had them on my order. Okay, so got these on here. Now these 2 items, the bunny and the watering can, were stamped with whipped cream ink. The good thing about that, I used my stamp positioner, and I did them about 2 to 3 times to make sure what we were doing. Okay, there it is. That's all you do. That is the card. So, anyway, I will finish this up. I'll flip it back over to me. I'll rearrange some things, and we'll get started on the next. So that was it for those 3 cards. They are complete. I hope that you were able to follow along. If not, catch me shortly. It takes about 5 minutes after I finish this video before it's available again. So I will rearrange some things and we'll get started on the double tower card. Now, if you did not get this, you just have to do it on your own. So anyway, I do have directions finally printed up. So if you didn't, Heather, if you want me to mail this to you, the double tower directions, not the kit, then just let me know and send me your address by messenger. You can do messenger on my Facebook page here, and I will send you a letter envelope with the directions. So anyway, we'll catch you back in a few minutes. Y'all have I hope you got your cards done, and we'll catch you later. Bye bye.